Tracerco, part of the Johnson Matthey Group, is an award-winning global technology business with operational offices and employing over 300 people across the world in key strategic locations. Tracerco is committed to continual technological improvement. A dedicated team of scientists and engineers develop and apply innovative solutions to the challenges arising from the oil and gas industry, manufacturing, and the nuclear power industry. Tracerco is a world leader in the design of intrinsically safe instrumentation, which can be deployed in flammable and explosive atmospheres. This design concept has been incorporated in our specialist range of portable radiation monitors for measuring gamma dose rate and surface contamination. The instruments are robust, reliable, and capable of operating in the most challenging of environments. The range is divided into those monitors which are intrinsically safe and those which are not qualified for hazardous area use. The monitor range not qualified as suitable for use in hazardous areas is clearly identifiable by the red colour of the case and the absence of the ATEX approval registration on the handle. The T201 Intrinsically Safe Radiation Contamination Monitor, T202 Intrinsically Safe Radiation Dose Rate Monitor, the T401 Non-Intrinsically Safe Radiation Contamination Monitor, the T402 Non-Intrinsically Safe Radiation Dose Rate Monitor, and finally, the T403 Non-Intrinsically Safe Radiation Contamination Monitor. This unit has an extended 10-metre cable on the probe to allow monitoring of internal pipe surfaces. All monitors have been designed to withstand harsh environmental conditions over a wide range of temperatures and up to 95% humidity. The monitors are extremely robust and particularly suited to field operations where knocks and shocks are inevitable. The instrument body is rated to IP65. The T201 is the unique Tracerco Intrinsically Safe Radiation Contamination Monitor. The body is constructed of a special easy-clean nylon polymer, and the radiation detector is of a thin window Geiger counter type, housed within the lower skid arrangement for both convenience and to protect the detector head. The detector can be detached from the body of the instrument for remote monitoring operations. The flexible cable allows for operation up to 1 metre from the main instrument. The face of the thin window detector is protected by a wire mesh screen. The monitor is activated by pressing the red on-off button. When pressed, the screen provides a 2-second test display of all operational parameters and then displays the next calibration due date. This date is automatically reset through the instrument software when recalibration takes place. When light is poor, pressing the grey switch will activate a backlight for the screen. Since power consumption is significantly increased when the backlight option is selected, the switch only operates when pressure is applied. The grey switch with the speaker symbol allows an audible response to be selected, and this status is indicated on the screen. The rate at which this operates is proportional to the level of radioactivity being detected. The analog scale of the monitor displays from 0 to 1,000 counts per second, and the digital scale from 0 to 4,000 counts per second. To measure surface contamination, first switch on the monitor and place the probe approximately 3 mm above the surface to be measured. This appears difficult, but after a little practice, with a spacer of the right thickness, it should be second nature to achieve the correct separation. The 3 mm distance has been selected to avoid contaminating the detector head through direct contact with the surface and to reduce the risk of puncturing the detector face with sharp objects. This distance has also been used to calibrate the response of the instrument. If the audible option is selected, the monitor will respond in accordance with the radiation level being detected. Since the sensitivity with which the probe detects radiation is greatly influenced by the distance from the source, the reading on the monitor will change as the probe is moved. The type of detector used in the T201 is particularly sensitive to alpha and beta particles, which have relatively short ranges. This is another reason for monitoring in close proximity to a surface, to maximize sensitivity. It's also capable of measuring gamma radiation, but with reduced efficiency. The monitor has a peak display function, which, when selected, will show the highest counts per second value detected since the monitor was last reset or switched off. During normal operation, press the green peak button. The digital scale will show the maximum reading which has been recorded since the monitor was switched on. If the select reset function is pressed, the reading resets to 0. The monitor will then start to update the peak reading from 0. The T201 monitor has been specially developed to provide a direct reading of the level of surface contamination in becquerels per centimetre squared for a number of radionuclides. These are retained in memory, which the operator may select. In order to carry out a statistically effective measurement of surface activity, it's necessary to accumulate counts over a reasonable time frame and to make appropriate corrections for the local background levels of radiation. This count should be carried out by removing the monitor detector away from any known contaminated surfaces. Press the Mode button, and when the background message appears on the screen, the Select Reset button should be pressed. The monitor will automatically commence a 60-second background count. After this, the display will show the mean background count in counts per second, and this value will be automatically stored in memory. Press Select Reset to accept this count and move to the becquerels per centimetre squared screen. This background count will remain in memory after the monitor has been switched off, and the value will only be updated when the background count is repeated. In order to confirm the selection of becquerels per centimetre squared function, repress the Select Reset button. The message NuCl will appear on the screen. The various radionuclide options can be scrolled through by repeat pressing of the Mode button. When the required radionuclide is displayed, select it by pressing the Select Reset button. This operation will start the count integration, which will display the real-time value in becquerels per centimetre squared of the chosen radionuclide when measuring surface contamination. There are 8 radionuclide options with the T201. The wet and dry options provide alternative response coefficients to simulate the practical conditions under which naturally occurring radioactive materials may be monitored in the environment. The effect of a damp surface is to attenuate alpha particles and some weak beta particle emissions. The T201 is equipped with an alarm function which can be set by the operator. The alarm is a continuous high-pitched note which will operate whenever the monitor reading exceeds a preset trip level and can be set in either counts per second or becquerels per centimetre squared mode. Detailed procedures and incremental values can be found in the operating manual.